What's up, penny boys and gals? It's What the Duck here with another trading class video. So this is going to be a bonus class for Penny Boys University. I decided to also make it available to the public. So this will not be, as far as Penny Boys University is concerned, this will not be part of the homework curriculum, or there won't be any quizzes on this. However, I will put some of the information that we go over in this bonus video in our tests, in the bonus questions, like extra credit questions. So if you do miss it, you definitely will be missing out on some information, and you might miss out on some bonus questions, but you won't be actually, it won't affect your actual quizzes or tests. So for those of you not in PBU, definitely make sure to join us. We have our premium stock alerts. There's stock alerts every single day on penny stocks, on bigger stocks like Amazon, Tesla, on all the stocks in between. We do premium stock alerts. We do swing calls. We do day trades. We do retirement plays, which are like 3 months or longer. We have options alerts as well. We do a 3-month trading program with trading classes where we go over trading psychology. We go over how our Discord works. We go over trading tools you can use on the internet, such as FinViz, Investopedia, Investing.com, TradingView, and how they all work. We go over trading strategies. We make our own trading plans using a template. We give you a template for taking notes as far as keeping a spreadsheet of your stocks goes, and as far as your watch list goes. So we teach you how to stop gambling in the stock market and how to be your own trader, because that's the name of the game at Penny Boys University. Is we're trying to teach you how to be able to trade on your own without having to listen to stock twits or Webull comments or Facebook to try to tell you how to spend your hard-earned money. We want you to invest in yourself, and one way of doing that is by learning. So definitely check us out. We also have cash giveaways every Monday. We give away cash via Cash App or Zelle and all those other good things. So it's definitely just as good as cash. So definitely check us out, and all that is free with premium membership. And you can check that out at dadmancapital.com. I'll put it in the link to this description for this video. So definitely check that out. So as far as today's class is concerned, for those of you in Penny Boys, like I said, there won't be any quizzes on this or any homework for this, so you don't have to worry about that. There'll just be some bonus questions in our test for extra credit. What we go over during this class is we go over having a nightly routine, how important it is, and how to balance trying to learn and trying to get notes done or to make a watch list, and how to also balancing that with relaxing and just being with your family, with your friends, just getting some personal time in. So you go over that. We go over the emotions involved during making a watch list in the morning and at the night, especially during the morning when you're buying those stocks from your watch list, and try how to try to temper your emotions as far as that goes. While that's happening, we also go over a variation of FOMO that we didn't go over in our trading psychology classes, so that'll definitely be good to stay tuned for that. And we go over 2 different terms that we use in our alerts and just in our watch list as well that are good to know for following up on the alerts and just following in the updates from the guides area. So we just go over a bunch of good little tips and tricks that we haven't gone over in the classes. These are just from all different weeks from the classes, from our trading psychology week, from our strategies week, our trading tools week. By the way, I've seen all of your trading plans. They are amazing. It's just awesome seeing all the Penny Boys University members posting their plans, and I really look forward to seeing how your accounts are, in a month or 2 from now following that plan. To see what, maybe you were trading with a $500 account, maybe a couple months if you're trading with a $1,000 account, or $2,000, eventually $10,000 if you really stick to it for a while. But so definitely really proud as far as that goes. It's awesome seeing those. And so stay tuned for our bonus class and make some bread. So the first thing that I want to go over is a nightly routine, which is kind of important in stock trading. So I know that usually, the stock day ends, a lot of people, they just, they go and do their own thing, which is perfectly fine. Honestly, I definitely do recommend getting, at least a couple hours of, family time, or, just sit down and eat, and just, don't even look at the phone or the, stocks in general. It's really important to just relax, especially you don't want to be over trading or just, getting too invested into, as far as overly invested into it, because you might get emotional because you might start making mistakes, you're like, oh, I'm doing all this trading. How am I making mistakes? And it's just good to just to relax for a little bit, just like anything in life, and just enjoy time with your family, friends. But that being said, it is also good to at least take 2 to 3 times per week to study, whether it be here in PBU doing the classes, going over the homework, the quizzes, or just going on YouTube. There's great stuff there. Investopedia, like we did on our trading tools class, we went over how Investopedia works, and that's a really good tool as well to use to just look up some terms that you might not know, as or just and then investing.com, you can see what other people are saying as well. So yeah, all those trading tools that we go over in our trading tools class are just really important to know for when you want to study. It's also important to have a watch list at the end of the night. Maybe go on finviz.com, or if you're in the premium alerts, then just check all the alert channels, see what people are saying about it. Just do some due diligence. It's really important. Some stocks, whatever it may be, before. And I don't feel like making a watch list. I don't feel like doing anything. Well, then the morning comes, and all of a sudden the stock's running. This and I don't have time to look at this, and there's just so much going on. It's really important to get all that all that done in the nighttime, so that when the morning comes, you can just pull up your watch list, kind of see what you're thinking about each stock. You can have little notes like while you're watching it, and that way you can just kind of check how how they're doing in the morning. And it's a lot easier, a lot less stressful to get that all done the night before. And also it's really important to get your sleep. You don't want to be trading tired. When you trade tired, it's just like anything in life. When you're tired, you get emotional. And if you get emotional in trading, well, then you're going to start making some bad decisions. You'll start gambling instead of trading. And here in PBU, like we always say, we teach you to become traders, not gamblers. So yeah, definitely get your sleep. Just like anything, like all your teachers would say, before you have a big test, your mom would be like, hey, make sure you get a good night's sleep. You have a big test tomorrow, or the game tomorrow, whatever it may be. Same thing goes with trading. Another thing I want to go over is the quick trigger FOMO, quick trigger finger FOMO. So I was talking about this in a chat with somebody else, that how we both suffer from this a lot, is when you are, you see an alert pop up, you're in premium alerts, an alert pops up, maybe you don't have time to to do some due diligence on it, or whatever it may be, you decide to quickly buy it because, before even doing any due diligence, before having your own reason, your own plan for buying the stock, you see it, you're like, oh, I need it, it might go up, I don't know, and then next thing you know, it does start to consolidate, it does start to go down. Like, you could have waited, if you'd done your due diligence, you would have gotten a better average, so you start to get FOMO. Well, this happens to everyone. If it happens to you, it's not just you. Trust me, it's everybody, and it's really important to, there's nothing you can really do about it. It already happened in the past, but for the future, you can start taking notes and seeing, maybe, like we go over, we went over last class, that note taking spreadsheet that we gave you. That's why we had that daily, the daily note taking, so you can see how you're feeling. See how. Maybe you can realize why you decided to do that day. Maybe you were working, so maybe you can change your plan where, you only get in the long-term alerts during your work day, or whatever it may be, or whatever the timing may be, or what the emotions you're feeling. Being able to note take and being able to kind of keep track of why you did what you did is super, super, super important, and it might help with that FOMO. But all you can really do is learn from it. You really can't change anything in the past. But yeah, that's why it's really important to note take as far as your trading psychology goes as well, because trading psychology, it doesn't end in PBU once you finish the classes. It's an ongoing thing, just like anything in trading. You have to continue at it. So that means taking notes about what you were feeling, taking notes about why you're feeling, why you did this. Maybe you bought in really fast on a certain day. Now figure out why, and that way you can change it in the future, so you can become a more disciplined trader. So yeah, like I said, trading psychology, that's an ongoing thing, and you just gotta keep at it. So I know a lot of you guys are watching that updates about the guides with Master and Pookie's Revenge, myself, and some of the other PBU guides and mentors. We post kind of what we're doing right now. I'm doing like the $1,000 account challenge. I saw a lot of people in their plans are doing their own challenges as well, which is awesome. And definitely keep us updated if you are doing a plan, like a challenge plan, based off of the plan that we are using in PBU. Keep us updated on those. It's really, it's really fun to see how people are doing and progressing. Right now, right now I'm using $1,000 for my challenge. I'm up 10% each week, so that's enough to pay for like 4 or 5 months of premium right there. So definitely, I think that it's even better. I think the reason why I'm doing so well is because I'm holding myself accountable by taking notes about it. I'm updating, about it. So it's, definitely it's good to kind of hold yourself accountable by, maybe showing other people how you're doing, or just keeping your own notes about it so you can see how you're doing. So it's not just all in your head. It's actually like, you have it on paper. Like, this is what you're doing. This is what you might be doing wrong, might be doing right. Felicia Torres says, I learned emotional intelligence goes hand in hand with trading. And that's definitely true, honestly. Trading is not just buying and selling stocks. It's about, it's about a lot more. And a lot of it's not just the charts and all that. A lot of it is a trading psychology. It's about how you can handle if your stock goes down, how you handle if, when your stock goes up, not being too greedy, not being fearful of a dip, or, of a little bit of a drop, or whatever it may be, but also at the same time having a stop loss to, get rid of that risk. All that does, it all goes hand in hand with trading, like you're saying. So anyway, in that position, in the guides channel, the updates about the guides, you're going to see me saying starter position, and you see Lisa say this a lot as well. Alerts by Mr. Stocklock Profits, the starter position, and then a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm watching," or "Oh, I put in a small buy to watch this." So I do this a lot, right? Too. I'm doing this currently, or I already did this today. A starter position for me and for most people would be all right, so I see the stock, I like this stock, I did my due diligence, I'm going to put in my first buy to start getting my average, and my goal and my plan going into this trade, going into this first buy, is that I'm going to, average down, or maybe go up using the PVU buy-in method, and get the best average possible without getting, while getting rid of as much risk as possible. And that's your plan, is to go in 100%. That's a starter position. When you're watching, maybe you just throw in like a 5% or a 1% or 2% buy, just so you don't forget about the stock, just so it's there. You can kind of see how it's going up and down. It might be easier that way, especially if you're in a couple of stocks at the time, instead of having it on a watch list. Sometimes you might just want to put in a $2 buy, just so it's there in your portfolio, so you can remember, oh yeah, I was going to look at this one, or oh yeah, I wanted to buy, get a real position at the dip. Because if you just put if you buy one share, like a $2 stock, even if it goes down, 10%, it's not going to really cost you that much. But it's still there for you to watch and keep you accountable, because it is hard to keep track of all this other, all this stuff at the same time. So that's the difference between a starter position and a watcher position. The starter position is when your intention is to, this is a stock I'm gonna, I'm confident about it. I did my due diligence. I'm going to get into it. Watcher is more so I'm just kind of want to see what's going to go on with the stock. So next up is window shopping. So if any of you ever go window shopping, whether it be at a clothing store or whatever, buying shoes or whatever it may be, how sometimes people, window shopping turns into actually going and buying stuff, and that might be based on the mood you're in. Maybe you had a bad day, so you're like, oh, I deserve this, maybe whatever it may be. That's shopping emotional. And the same thing goes with with grocery shopping. How everyone's like, oh, I shouldn't have gone shopping while I was hungry, or whatever it may be. I shouldn't have gone grocery shopping when after drinking, because I went and bought all this stuff and I didn't need this. I was hungry, so I bought all this stuff. I didn't actually need all of it. You spent money because you were shopping emotionally. Hunger is actually an emotion, which is why it's important to Bruce said SRS has had way too many window shopping experiences gone wrong. Victoria's Secret, it looks like. But yeah, so love window shopping there, he says. That's fun. So yeah, no, it's important to when you're making your watch list, or you're looking at your stocks and the next morning, to make sure that you're not feeling any emotions, any emotions that can negatively affect you during that time period, during what you're doing, which is looking for stocks, making buys. Like, maybe you're really tired, maybe you're hungry, you just want to get it over with, maybe you just got off of a fight with your significant other, whatever it may be. If you're feeling any kind of emotion as far as that goes, maybe you should just take a minute or two, or have a cup of coffee or cup of tea or whatever, like relax for a minute, and then start making your watch list, your morning watch list, do your morning routine, start looking at the stocks you wanted to look at the night before, start looking to see which ones are running, how they're doing, what their supports are, all that stuff, and then start maybe doing that after you relaxed and just took a breath, because if otherwise you might be doing it emotionally, might be trying to rush through it, and you might make a bunch of buys that you just start to realize, like, oops, like I just bought into like 10 stocks because I was just trading emotionally. I want to get in, and maybe you're bored. Don't do it if you're bored. And like, the past 2 days, maybe you haven't been buying a lot of stocks. You're kind of bored, so you're like, oh, I want to go. You want to start. You want to get into stocks. You feel like you're missing out. So definitely take a step back and just be like, all right, no, hold on. I can't be going into this whole watch list scenario with that mindset. So it's really important to know when to go window shopping. And by window shopping, I mean making that morning watch list, doing all your buys, that morning routine where you start getting those positions, that way you don't end up getting into like 20 positions in one day by accident, which is ridiculous. So just like grocery shopping while hungry, or just window shopping in a store when emotional, definitely be aware of your emotions when you are shopping for stocks. And that's for the morning, the morning of. The night after, or the night before is not as important because you can't really buy. It's probably after hours, after the market closed. So you can, even if you're emotional, making a watch list, at the very least, the next morning you can, take some of those off of your watch list. But definitely the morning of your morning routine is important to be in the right mindset. And if you're not, just take a break. Take a step back. Make sure you have stop losses, whatever, on your current stocks, but maybe don't buy into a bunch of stocks when you're just not feeling it. So that was the main things I just want to go over, is nightly routine, having a quick trigger finger FOMO, because remember, stock trading nowadays is like walking around with a loaded gun. People can just pull a trigger. In this case, it's a mouse click. You just put one click of the mouse and you could be down $1,000. That's just how it works with the with options trading, with day trading, just with penny stocks in general. It's really it's really risky, which is why we're here, is why we do PBU, is why we want to teach you how to not listen to the wrong people, because it's just so easy to lose money in the stock market. But it's also really, it's really rewarding, and it isn't, I would never say easy, but it's definitely possible to make money in the stock market, and it's possible to keep that going over time. Like I said, with my $1,000 account challenge, using what we go over in PBU and what we're going to be going over next month with the charting classes. I'm able to get a consistent 10%, and that's my goal, is to get 10%. You do it consistently, that's great. That's the goal, is consistently make money, and eventually that $1,000 account will turn into a $10,000 account, and 10% of $10,000 is not bad for doing that every week if you can consistently do that. So it all adds up, and it's all about is taking it slow. You're not going to get rich overnight. You're not going to and if you try to, you might get lucky once or twice, but it's just like going to a casino and just putting it all in red or black. It's not the smart way of doing it. So that's the quick trigger finger FOMO, because it is a risky game with Robinhood and Webull. They just let you go in there, put as much money as you want, and just click some buttons, and it could be bad. So it's definitely important to keep educated, to stay on top of your investing in yourself as far as your education goes. And then I just really wanted to quickly go over that starter position, watcher position. So if, in case you see me putting that in my updates, in the updates with the guides area, that way you kind of know what I'm talking about, what Lee means when he says a starter position, or what he means when Big Quen says, I'm putting in a watching position. I'm just putting this in so I'm gonna watch it. So Bent asks, does PBU come with your premium account? So yeah, so premium, the PBU, Penny Boys University, is our 3-month trading program, and it's 100% free with a premium account. So if you get into the premium alert area, you're getting the premium alerts. You're getting all the different chats that we have where you can ask questions. You get the alert info. But you also get the Penny Boys University for free. So you get the PBU chat, which is a chat full of new traders where you can ask any question. No one will ever give you a hard time in PBU. The whole point is to learn together, so that we can earn together. Anyway, but so the whole point of that is to be there to ask questions. We have our Penny Boys mentors, our guides, there to help you. We have these classes. We have a Tuesday, Wednesday class. It's a 3-month program. There's a Thursday live stream every Thursday. There is also in PBU, we have like our own little ticker channels where we go over certain alerts as like a community, as a Penny Boys University community, as new traders. But yes, the Penny Boys University is a 3-month trading program. It teaches you about trading psychology, strategies, trading tools that you can use that are free on the internet, as well as charting, which we're going over next month, and then making a trading plan. We had a lot of great trading plans in our PBU trading plan channel. Everyone who did those were awesome. Boost, I know that you did one. Yours was great. But yeah, so with premium, you get the alerts, you get Penny Boys University. You also get access to the cash giveaways. So what we have been doing is every Monday we've been giving away $25 cash. End of the month we give away 100, 75, 50, and 25. We're thinking about switching it around and just maybe doing like every once a week, just doing like maybe like 100 or 150. That way, it's more big wins are every week more consistently. But yeah, so that's still a work in progress. We're figuring out how that's going to work. But for now, it is still $25 cash every week. End of month, which is coming up soon, we do the $100 cash, $50 cash, 75, and $25 cash giveaways, and that's also free to enter if you're in premium. So you get a decent amount with those premium memberships. It's not just alerts; it's educational. You get your education, and you get to be in a great community. People like Boosted, like Nick Six. No, Nick Six is in PBU. He's been killing it in PBU. F Torres. Sitting here paper trade for the next 96 more days, getting alerts. Yeah, paper trading is smart. It's definitely smart to start off paper trading, especially if you're making your own plan. But yeah, so I just want to go over some of that stuff. Window shopping, definitely be aware of your emotions just when you're doing anything in trading. It's just so important. But yeah. So thank you everyone who joined. That's our bonus class. Like I said, there won't be any homework on this. There won't be any quizzes on this bonus class. I will put some questions from this class in the test. So that's really all that in the bonus questions for the test. There'll be some bonus questions you can extra credit, and some of this stuff will be on the bonus area of the test. But Ben says I follow on Discord, so I know bits and pieces. Yeah, when you do sign up, you can start. I would definitely recommend starting from the beginning. So class 1 and 2 goes over how our Discord works, how Discord works in general, setting notifications, muting channels, the whole 9 yards, and just how our Discord works. So yeah, I would definitely check out that. That's our first 2 classes. And then we get into our buy-in method, how what we recommend as far as a bankroll strategy goes, like diversification. Then we do the trade psychology classes, which I know a lot of people learn a lot of things that they just didn't realize were part of trading, and then we go over a bunch of good stuff from there, like trading strategies and charting, which is coming up next week. So I'm really excited about that. We're going to be going over all the different indicators and candles and patterns as well. But yeah, so I hope you guys join us. I know some of you guys here are from the free Discord. We hope that we see you in PBU. When you do join premium, just definitely click on the Penny Boys University area. It's completely free, so you can get access to our live streams and our Penny Boys University classes, and we hope to see you there. Those of you in PBU, I will see you on Tuesday. Our charting class begins. We'll be going over candles. We'll go over doji candles. We'll be going over hammer candles and other good ones as well, and just how the time frames and all that works. That'll be on Tuesday, so we hope to see you there. And for those of you not in the Discord, we hope that you join us. That's discord.gg/pennyboys. All right, we will see you there, and I hope that y'all make some bread.